is what it is, man. What we got going on in the hip hop scene, man.
Diddy, man.
Diddy, man.
Another allegation comes out about Diddy. This time Diddy responded today on his Instagram, but the allegations, man, are too disgusting to even read on YouTube. But pretty much, I'll give you the gist of it to people, and then we'll go into what Diddy said today. A person at the time, a young lady who has her face blurred out, was supposedly 17 at the time when she accuses Diddy and I think one or two other men of actually flying her out, to New York and pretty much having their way.
Yep.
When I mean having their way, you already know the R word and all that stuff, the mouth, all that. But again, it's YouTube. We can't say too much. Please just go read the story if you want to get into all the gory details. But that allegation came out today. She is suing not only Diddy, Bad Boy, and Pierre. She's suing him as well as another person. So right after that, Diddy had enough. He said, look, he put this up on his Instagram. He said, enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of those awful things that are being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. He signed Sean P. Diddy Cole. Now, man, we talked about this at least 5 or 6 times or more. Had people on, but it's news again today.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this, man? This is the most graphic that I've seen so far of the allegations. Because the last time I don't think they got into too much of the what happened, but this woman is claiming, and she's supposed to be underage too.
Yeah. It forced Diddy to respond, which is like, okay, probably against his lawyer's will and all that shit. He said, nah, you know what? I'm saying something because this is getting crazy. This is getting out of hand. And it is. It is getting crazy.
Yeah.
It is getting out of hand. On what side and what level is getting out of hand, I guess that's up to what we find out. Is it out of hand to where, Diddy, you did some very disgusting things out there, my brother? Whoa, this is getting out of hand, man. How much more did you do? Or is it getting out of hand to where, all right, the floodgates are open. Somebody's seen an opportunity. This is the same lawyer as Cassie used and got a $30 million settlement less than 24 hours. This money grab is getting out of hand. And I guess emotion, and no matter what we talk about, oh God, no matter how much we try to tell people to eliminate their emotion in this case, is just impossible to do. Emotion is already involved. People have already deemed Diddy, whether you think he's innocent or guilty, you're already on that side. It's going to be hard to to shuffle through real evidence and truth and whatever the case may be because you already feel the way you feel.
Yeah.
And none of it is good for him at the end of the day. None of it. It looks terrible. Absolutely terrible.
There's going to be a lot of heartache, a lot of money loss. There's no way to really avoid it. I just think with the people, Diddy has burnt so many people, did so many bad business with people, rubbed so many people the wrong way that people want to see him crash and burn and die, man. They want to see him destroyed. A lot of people. I mean, through the years, we would put up different videos about Diddy, no matter what happened in the news. That's what we do. We cover the news. You will always see a flurry of negative comments throughout the year. I know you remember. Yeah, Diddy's the devil. Diddy that. His karma's coming. He killed Tupac. So it's like, I don't know what it is, this negative aura around Diddy. As much as he calls himself love, 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 it seems like there's a lot of hate for Diddy. And I don't know, man. I'm standing firm and just saying, look, let's get a man the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to stand, but I'm falling in quicksand. Every time an allegation comes out, I sink further and further down, further and further down. But I still want to continue to maintain and give this brother the benefit of the doubt. Let him have his day, right? I mean, this is what the court system is supposed to be designed for. You can have the most egregious allegations against you, but you're supposed to have your day in court. Now, if you settle, that you have to leave things up for interpretation for the people. Now, when he settled with Cassie, everybody or a lot of people thought it was a mission of guilt. Like, why would you settle if you had this to lose? But a businessman, you got brands and things like that that could pull out. You kind of weigh those options. So for me, it doesn't necessarily mean he's guilty, but I think the more and more, it's like one person comes out, okay, it's Cassie, That hit hard.
Yeah.
Another person, now four. It's like, oh man, what are we really gonna do with this, bro? And it's like he really can't say. He probably won't talk anymore. That's all he can really say. He
Yeah.
probably shouldn't even said that.
Right.
But he had to say something. And either way, he's gonna lose a lot of money and possibly end up getting prosecuted at some point if it continues on, man. R. Kelly Part 2.
You know, it's crazy. I got something to say about R. Kelly too. But what I want to talk about real quick is I've seen a lot of people in the comment section as we've been doing these videos under the assumption as if we're trying to defend Diddy, which I don't know where you get that from. That's a very
I didn't get that.
emotional
Yeah, that's
move.
crazy.
But because we continue to say give him the benefit of the doubt,
Right.
simply because we're a publication that does not know the facts, and unfortunately, neither does a lot of you, right? We can run off emotion and we can give our strong opinions on how we see a dude move and his energy. And you might be right. We might be right because we've not only felt but have reported some very underhanded and shady things that he's done from a business sense over the last 20-something years of him being in business. We've talked about it. But at the same time, when you have these type of egregious allegations that could put somebody under the jail,
Yeah.
you want to be careful
Gotta be careful.
on what you say and how you approach it and what kind of narrative you're spinning or where you're swaying the people.
Yep.
Because we have an obligation and a responsibility to do so, giving the content to y'all. Now, y'all can call us crazy and all you want, but we're going to continue to stay on that no matter how, as men, we're kind of feeling about this situation. And like
Yeah.
Bo said, the more and more we say it, the more and more it's almost feeling like we're in quicksand because more and more shit comes out.
Yeah.
Now, I'll say this about R. Kelly. I'll say this about Dr. Cosby and others that have been accused of these allegations over the last few years. I've never seen anybody, the outpouring of people and the crazy percentage of people that feel like he's guilty. Even R. Kelly, with everything that's been talked about R. Kelly over the decades, there was still a little bit of a divide. There was a split. Dr. Cosby, obviously, there was a divide. There was a split. We've talked about numerous ones that there was more of like a 50-50. This, it's like 90-10, dog.
Yeah.
You say anything about giving Diddy benefit of the doubt, oh, you supporting R words and you are against, like, whoa, hold on. No.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Why do you think that? Do you think that's because of his history and, like you alluded to, just the vitriol they got towards him that they just like, nah, I don't care what comes out. You did it.
And that and the fact that I think a lot of probably women may have been through some situations in their life and they kind of like are very empathetic, maybe been beat, abused, cheated on, whatever. And that anger now and vitriol is being thrown at him. Like, you know how it is. If one girlfriend, if you got 3 girlfriends sitting on the couch and they always cheated on, this girl's married, right? Now she get cheated on. Now it's misery love company. I told you that nigga wasn't no good. So I think it's that type of energy with this whole situation here. It's like women have been through things and, you know, they are now sympathizing with Cassie and sympathizing for these women, packed on the part that, you know, this dude has a crazy history of burning people, stealing people's publishing. You got allegations of him blowing up cars and allegations of him killing people. Like the Mark Carey book, Dancing with the Devil. You really, I mean, it's looking more and more true when you see that. You know, it looked like this dude's the damn devil. From what people are painting him to be, but that don't mean we know that for sure.
Yeah.
It's just allegations. Keyword allegations. If you were to get locked up or get in prison for allegations, man, everybody will be in jail.
Oh my God.
Allegations come out. Shit, look at YNW Melly. A lot of people think he you know, it's allegations at this point. The evidence stacks up, but he's still having his day in court. He had 1 trial, a mistrial. He's still going through the process 4 or 5 years later. So all I'm saying is give this man his day in court. Let's hear his side of the story. And then if we find out that he did this, then go ahead, do your thing. Then we can, you know, off with his head.
Yep.
You know, figuratively.